guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you so much for being here. So today we are gonna undo my hair. So I've had these braids on for maybe 6 weeks. I mean, they look like they've been there for maybe, I don't know, 3 months, but I've had them for the past 6 weeks, and I just thought I should show you guys how I undo my hair for minimal hair loss, minimal breakage. I feel like a lot of people lose so much hair, and I'm not talking about like shedding. Shedding is normal. I mean, we lose 100 hairs a day through normal shedding, but I'm talking about breakage, mechanical damage, and the likes. So this here is just me showing you how you can avoid all that and just leave it to the shedding. So obviously it's not foolproof, but you know, you have to try everything that you can to make sure that you minimize your hair loss. So this is what my hair looks like at the moment. I have done maybe 50% of my hair. I've undone 50% of it. So I'm just trying to, I've been putting it in a bun just because it's been so messy. So if you see in here, I don't know if you can see, so that's how much I've already done. Can you guys even hear me? So that's how much of my hair I've already undone. And I have all this left, but I just thought I should show you. So I'm probably gonna tie everything down to one side, and then I'm just gonna get a piece of hair or like a one braid. But before I get onto that, I just want to show you guys what you need. First things first is your fingernails. Your nails either have to, like, you have to make sure you file them out, and there's like no, like those sharp ends that if you touch your hair, they sort of want to break your hair or like cling onto your hair. So you need to make sure your nails are filed. If they're long, you need to make sure they're filed. So your nails, it's very important because you're not using any combs, you're not using anything, it's just your fingers. Next thing you'll need is a pair of scissors, obviously, because I need to cut the edges of the braids. And last but not least, you'll need this Cantu Shea Butter apple cider vinegar root relief with peppermint oil. So this is supposed to be like when you have your braids and you want something, instead of braid spray, you can use this as a substitute. So you use it like on your scalp, on your base. But the thing is, I felt like it was such a nice, it's a nice thing for pre-pooing. So it is made with apple cider vinegar, peppermint oil, and shea butter. If you've watched my first video ever, I showed you how I pre-poo. It's a how I pre-poo video, and I love using apple cider vinegar. So I feel like this is supposed to cleanse your skin when you're still, you know, having your braids and whatever. So the reason why I think it's good for pre-pooing is because, one, it has apple cider vinegar. It sort of starts the whole process of cleansing your scalp. And then the peppermint and the shea butter sort of condition the hair. Like, if you've used this before, you know what I'm talking about. It leaves your hair feeling so nice and smooth. So that's why I thought it would be perfect for pre-pooing. I've never used this as a pre-poo, I've just been using it on my braids, but I could tell that it would condition my scalp, it would moisturize it, it would oil it. Like, it just has everything. Like this, I don't know, like this is like a pre-poo in, you know, in one, and it just does the job for me perfectly. Usually when I'm undoing my hair, I'm itching and I'm really itchy, so this does help a lot with the itching. So what I'm gonna do now is just maybe get one braid. I'm just gonna tie this together so I can show you. I started yesterday because today I also want to wash my hair, and I don't feel like, I don't know, spending my whole entire day doing all this. So this is my braid, and I'm gonna cut the edge. I'm not too sure about where my hair is at the moment. I think it's like maybe up till somewhere here, but I just like where the pink ends, so to speak. I know my hair is not this long. I know my hair is somewhere up till here. So where the pink ends is where I chop it off, and I obviously undo my hair. These big braids are such a blessing. Like, you don't have to struggle undoing hair like with small braids. You just, you know, kind of, yeah. So yeah, this is what we are gonna do for now. Now what I like to do is to section, or to do my hair in sections. As you can see in the center here, it's sectioned, and I'll explain to you why. So as you can see, these braids and all that, that's because I don't believe in doing your whole head and then thinking of detangling and pre-pooing and all that. Like, I just like to do my hair in sections. Like, sectioning is the key when it comes to being a naturalista. Okay, so what I usually do is I like to detangle my hair like once if it's a cornrow, once I'm done with that cornrow, or if it's a braid, once I'm done with that braid. So if you know how hair is at the bottom here, you usually have, you see that white stuff, the dust that is usually there. So what you want to do is, because you see my hair is like one strand, it's not like separated, it's sort of tangled up here. I know if you've had braids before, you know what I'm talking about. So what I like to do is to separate. So you separate gently as you detangle. So you just don't like try comb your hair. I don't know if that makes sense. You just try and separate it. So it's basically you're detangling, but you're also removing all the gunk that's built up there. You will obviously, as you're doing this, you're gonna pick up a lot of shed hair. So as you can see, I've detangled, and that's how much hair that I have lost through shedding. So I just want to do this whole section. I'm gonna undo this whole section and detangle it, and then once I'm done detangle it, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys what I do once it's in a section. Okay, so let me just finish this and then I'll see you guys after that. Okay, so it seems that I got carried away and I ended up undoing my whole head of hair. So this is what it looks done. I just thought I'd leave this portion to show you what I've done to get you know, what I've done to get the rest of the hair, like how I went from this to this. I don't know how to explain that. Anyway, so as you've seen, I've undone my hair, I've detangled it. Well, it's not like a complete detangling, but it does help with the washing process. Then I'm gonna take a bit of this. It has a very interesting consistency. I don't think I've seen a product with a consistency like the one that this one does. So I'm gonna put some on the palm of my hands. As you can see, that's what it looks like. I think I've put a bit too much, but that's fine. And I rub it in between my hands and then onto my hair. And this time I also want to, like, I'm going root to, like, towards the edges, from the roots to the ends. And that's because I also want my scalp to sort of get all the goodness that comes with it. So I've just added a bit more that I'm actually gonna put on the scalp. So that's what it looks like, and I just try and look for all the, you know, like the tangles and the knots that are here. I don't have any because I detangled my hair before I got it braided, and then I just put it in twists. So I really like this apple cider vinegar root relief. It has a nice smell, but it's a bit choky. It has a bit of a choky smell. It's a bit strong, that's what I'm just trying to say. But again, if you've been watching my blog, or you've been watching me on YouTube, or you've been reading my blog for a long time, you know I don't like things with strong scents. So basically that's what it looks like, and I'm just gonna give it one last rundown because I am pre-pooing, like I said before, and I'm just gonna take a bit more and I'm just gonna like rub it into my scalp and into my edges. So I'm sort of rounding it up and, you know, finishing what it is that I'm doing. Now that that's done, I'm just gonna put it in a single knot and I'm gonna leave it in for about 30 minutes. So I'm leaving it in there to sort of marinate, to sort of react to the heat, so my hair can condition, can be softer, because after undoing your hair tends to be a bit crispy, or at least that's what I feel like mine feels like. So this is the amount of hair that I have shed. Now remember, I've had my hair for 6 weeks. If you were to multiply 6 weeks, which is about what, 42 days on average, so 42 days times 100, there should be 4,200 pieces of hair, you know, based on science and whatever. So this is what my hair ball looks like. I don't know if you guys can see. This is what my hair ball of shedding looks like. So yeah, so this is what mine looks like after 6 weeks of no detangling, no touching the hair, and lots of shedding. So yeah guys, I hope you have learned something. I would definitely suggest getting this root relief, if not for your for your pre-pooing, then maybe for your scalp. The only problem that I don't like about it is that it's a bit tacky. It gives you that tacky feel. I don't know if you can see it has a very gluey texture, and I don't know what the purpose of that texture is, but that's what it has, and I think it's better for pre-pooing than it is for my root relief. Unless you're washing your hair once a week. Like if you have cornrows, I think this would be perfect. Not if you have braids, because yeah, so yeah, I like what it does to my hair. So I have my apple cider vinegar in there, my peppermint oil, and my shea butter. So one is conditioning, the other one is cleaning, the other one is soothing my scalp, and I just think my hair feels so heavenly right now after having braids in for so long. So yeah guys, I hope you've learned something. I hope you've taken something away from this. Oh, and guys, don't forget to subscribe. A lot of content, like I say, is coming your way. Lot of exciting things, so please be sure to subscribe for new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.